Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. It is the, what day is it today? 16th of April. We are in lockdown at the moment due to the coronavirus. So at the moment I'm just taking emergency jobs and this is basically one of them. So a couple of weeks ago I was called out here because this grill, they basically couldn't get it, it got locked. Someone had locked it but couldn't get the key out. So eventually I got the key out and found that basically I had to drill the barrel out, but then also the actual case was faulty. It just basically wasn't working. Now CISA, which was the lock brand, they don't make the size of the case anymore, which was on this grill. So basically I've had to get a kind of a replacement to put it on. So I'll just show you now the replacement that I've got and what I'm basically going to do. So this is the grill here, and this is the case that I've got to replace it. Now you can see basically it's a 25mm back set, which is fine, but the issue here is obviously the length of the case is smaller than the case that was on there previously. So I've just put it in here just to show you guys what I'm intending on doing. Now obviously that fits fine, the cylinder fit goes in, the case goes into the recess, but then obviously I can see there's nothing here for me to attach the case onto. So what I'm basically going to do is that with this metal here, you can see that I've drawn some lines on it, so that, imagine obviously this is on the inside of the behind this, so I'm going to rivet it on using those two holes there. That's going to come down, and then obviously this will then sit behind this, so then obviously with a washer I can rivet that on, so that's top and bottom, and then that will then hopefully, cross fingers, work okay. And then on this side, when the hook comes down, it touches around there. So what I'm basically going to have to do is cut this bit out a bit bigger, and then obviously then do the same here, where just put something like that on there. So then when the hook comes down, because obviously if you imagine if I make this bigger and the hook comes down, obviously all this is going to be open, so you're just going to be able to, even if it's locked, you're going to be able to pull the gate open. So I'm going to have to do something similar here, where put this on there like that, so then when the hook comes down, it basically hooks down and hooks onto here. So what I'm basically going to do now is so I'm just going to cut this strip where I've marked it there and there for the bottom and the top, and then attach it on. It's probably worth mentioning now as well that this is basically a marketing place. They do marketing, so it's like an office. Upstairs they've got office, basically a whole floor of offices. They're closed at the moment, so they're all working from home, but the reason why this job is urgent is this basically grill is part of the insurance, so it needs to be locked. So obviously it's important that while they're closed, it's obviously locked, because God forbid they have a break-in and there's no lock on here, then obviously they're pretty much knackered. So yeah, that's why obviously, and obviously it's quite safe, there's no one around, so it's quite safe for me to do so. Right, so I'm just going to get this cut and then see how we get on putting it on. so basically that's what it's going to look like. So I'll put a couple of holes into this, rivet it on, and then that will then give me enough room there for me to rivet the case onto. Right, so that's one of the plates put on. So I've riveted that on, and I'm going to do the bottom now. Hi again, guys. Right, so lock is on. It's been fitted. It's solid. So that's the plate that goes down. It's the plate that goes up, and then obviously I've just riveted it, the lock onto that plate, top and bottom. So you can see there's a mark there, which is basically lipstick. So what I've done is applied lipstick to the bolt, and then thrown it on this side. So you can see the lipstick mark there. So that's basically where the hook goes into the frame. So what I've done is just with my grinder, I just put 2 marks there, where I know that I need to basically just cut this bit out in order for the hook to go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up to there, so then there's that bit left, so then the hook can basically go down and then hook in between the cutout that I do there and the cutout there, and then hopefully that should be okay. Otherwise I'm going to have to get another plate and then fit it to either this bit, fit it either here going up or fit it there going down. Well, sorry, it's going to have to obviously go up, so then the hook can come down and then latch against or hook against the plate that I fit on. So we'll see how that goes. Hi again, guys. Right, job's complete. So that's the lock on that you've already seen, and this is the frame side. Now what I tried to do is obviously just cut out a square piece here, so then the hook would lock into the new cutout. But what was happening is that the bolt was only going down, the hook was only going down so much, but then it was stopping. So then I had to basically cut out the whole section, and then again make another plate, and then attach it to the bottom here, rivet it on. So then obviously the hook then basically goes down, and so if you can imagine, obviously the hook's going down and it's hooking onto the new plate that I've basically put on. So I'll just show it you working. That's now locked. What I will need to do is that you can see obviously there's a bit of damage there to the profile of the Euro cylinder. That was when the first time when I tried to get it open, I basically just had to completely destroy the cylinder to get it open. So what I'm going to do is obviously just get an escutcheon, which I haven't got, so I'll get one and then come and stick on a escutcheon plate to go over there, just to basically cover those marks there. But yeah, all done here. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. So you probably noticed that obviously the cutout that I've done here is much bigger than what it basically needs to be. The reason for that is that when I was cutting it with my grinder, obviously because of the size of the disc, it would only cut that much out. And with my Dremel as well, because of this lip here, so you can see that lip there, I couldn't basically get the Dremel in to cut out a smaller hole there. So yeah, that's the reason why obviously that cutout is so big.